What's up, guys? In today's video, IX Empire will be showing you the 3 best arena rotations in the game right now. This is just my opinion. I think this is a really good setup though, and I think it can really help you with some good loot and can set you up for your games and probably get you quite a few victory royales while trying to get some points in arena. The first drop location I'm going to be showcasing in this video is the construction building right outside Caddy Corner. This building you're landing here has 3 chest spawns, which is pretty good for a little small building that you can loot within, honestly, 30 seconds. As soon as you've gotten those 3 chests, you want to immediately start working on your materials and get that 500 wood right off the start. It's a great and beneficial thing to have right off spawn. As soon as you've done that, you're going to see an orange garbage can right down this little hill here. It's going to be in frame in just 2 seconds. Once you've looted everything, you want to go right through that and make sure to cover yourself as you go through. But make sure to place a floor, as I didn't there and I would have been caught off guard if there was a player waiting. You then want to come into this building and you'll see there's a lot of vegetable bins. You want these, as this is how you're going to get some good rotations off these peppers and have tons of mobility. As you can see here, I pop a pepper just for speed, but you don't necessarily have to do that. I immediately go for this gas station. This gas station here has 3 chest spawns, so if you do the rotation right, you could have already had up to 7 chest spawns. You'll also see there's a vegetable bin, and for speed, I also shockwave here, and you're going to want to go to this purple container right here. This also has vegetables in it, and then once you get those, you can quickly loot the main building of Caddy and push some fights. A great thing I bring to your attention about this drop is just how much materials you can have off spawn, to the point where you can honestly win any fight in Caddy Corner you have to take, and depending on how much loot you get from the rotation, you could have an overwhelming amount of peppers that lets you stay on top of your opponent and win any fight you have to take. The second spot of this video is Fancy View. Fancy View is a great spot due to its small size, but has a lot of loot for the small stature. There are, I believe, a total of 4 chest spawns in this location, and the big thing is that it has a henchman chest. Now, since Chapter 2 Season 4, every chest has a 50% chance of spawning, but henchman chests have a 100% chance to drop, and always have a blue rarity weapon. Once you've looted the main house of Fancy View, you want to take this whiplash, like I did. It's a whiplash every game when it spawns. You then want to go right for this slurp truck. Unlike what I did in this game where I popped the shield, make sure not to pop any shield heals you have unless contested, and just get your 100 shield off that slurp truck and save your heals. After that, you want to hop in your car and just drive right to this house I would call H. H usually gets a player dropping there, but when it doesn't, not only could you beat this player if it did, but if it doesn't, you got some good loot, getting about 3 or 4 chest spawns extra. And then there's also these lamps. These lamps / pots, whatever you want to call them, drop a ton of brick. And you can get up to 300 to 350 brick per game just off the pots alone. And you can farm the flooring tiles to probably get yourself up to max brick. This is a great rotation that starts you off with some great mats and some great loot off spawn due to the henchman chest, and just the quite maneuverability, as if someone does push from the other side, you could have high ground or catch someone off guard when you come from Fancy View with your already good loot. Henchman chests are also the only way to get an LMG other than from Doom Henchman or a Gorger, which currently aren't in competitive. Also, if you see where I mark here, that also has a chance to spawn a Quinjet, where you can get the Stark robots and the drones. This third and final for this video is definitely the most surprising and unknown one in the entire video. Right here is the Quinjet south of Slurpee. This drop here really does rely on the Quinjet south of Slurpee spawning, but is pretty strong on its own. As you can see, I dropped on a henchman chest, which, as earlier discussed, drop 100% of the time and give blue or better guns. After you land and unlock that henchman chest and take all your loot and pop your shields, there are also slurp mushrooms, which, as you saw earlier, I popped. If the drone does spawn, you can push the Quinjet and take out all the robots there for the high tier loot. Once you've taken out all the robots, you can move in for getting this chest. Just keep in mind it doesn't always spawn. One thing I didn't show in the video, as I cut out the part of me killing all the robots, is that there is a shield henchman chest in every Quinjet, which guarantees to spawn and can drop a lot of shields. As you see, I have 8 chug splashes, and I got those all just from the Quinjet. Once you do that, you can rotate over to the Plumberton landmark. This here can give you 500 metal and has a chance to spawn another chest and around 3 loot spawns and a couple ammo boxes. This is great for the rest of your game and can help you get some early ammo and some early materials to keep moving on and dominate in early game fights. You can also see from my loadout, I have a gold scoped AR, a blue charge, and a blue suppressed SMG. Although maybe not the strongest loadout in the game, it's quite powerful, and you can upgrade on this loadout with Stark Industries, blaster rifles, scars, and other things from the Stark drones. Also, you can loot these other houses here, which I've pinged for you, but didn't have the time to get to, as it would have taken too long, and I didn't want to bore you with the cuts. These all have other chests and loot spawns that can help you out with materials, but just beware of the storm, as zone does not normally pull towards Fortilla, and you might be cut short. Thank you to everybody who watched this video. I hope these 3 drops really work for you and get you going in your arena and help you get some victory royales to see some of you that aren't in champs yet push into champs, and those that are get into Division 10 and maybe get you some places on those leaderboards. Thank you for everyone once again. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Make sure to use code XEmpire055 in the Fortnite item shop, #ad, and I'll catch you in the next one.